Alright, hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to basically go through how to approach questions on the English language paper 2 exam. That's the purpose of this video. So if you're interested, just like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. So this is not like a full what should I say, we're not going to fully answer these questions. The purpose of this video is just to basically learn how to approach them. So let us begin. The first thing now is, by the way, this paper here is the 2021, the May-June 2021 English paper 2, English A paper 2. Anyway, so let's begin. So you get this paper in the exam. Let's approach it. Number one, the first thing, read the instructions carefully. And just for the purpose of this video, well, I'm showing you how to approach these questions in the exam. So please read the instructions. Nobody just open the paper and get to it. Please read the instructions and not put yourself in a problem. Read the instructions and see how many questions in total you are going to answer. So number one says, this paper consists of 4 sections. Section A, Section B, Section C, and Section D. We established so we have 4 sections in this paper. Okay? Section A consists of 1 question. You must answer this question. You must. It's compulsory. Right? Section B also consists of 1 question. And you must answer this question as well. It's compulsory. Now, Section C is saying, hey, this section consists of 2 questions. You must answer 1 from this section. So on the pages provided in section C for your response, circle the question number you have chosen to answer. And then section D consists of 1 question which you must answer, right? So some people, some very bright people going to the exam and them answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. Like, them never read instructions, obviously. Right? So then let's continue with the instructions. Write your answers in the spaces provided in this booklet. Do not write in the margins. You are advised to take some time to read through the paper, plan your answers. If you need to rewrite any answer and there is not enough space to do so, use the extra line page provided at the back of the booklet. Remember to draw a line for your original answer. If you use extra page, you must write the question number clearly in the box provided at the top. And where relevant, include the question part beside the answer. Alright? Let's get to approaching these questions. So section A. Instructions tell we say we only supposed to answer 1 question in section A. Compulsory, nobody skip over it. Let's begin. Alright, so the suggested time to answer this question is 40 minutes, right? So section A, you must answer these questions, and just from looking at it, we can tell that we're going to be writing a summary right here. So it says, write your answer on the ruled pages provided. Pages 6 and 7. There may be more space than you need. There's a blank space on page 5 for any notes that you want to make. This will not be marked. Read the following article on celebrity relationships carefully and its 5 main points discussed, and then write a summary of the article in not more than 120 words. If this limit is exceeded, only the first 120 words of your answer will be read and assessed. As far as possible, use your own. As far as possible, use your own words. Your summary must be in continuous prose. So this is saying continuous prose. What does this mean, continuous prose? It means that your summary needs to flow. There should not be any heading within the summary. Like, no bother with that. It's supposed to flow, right? It's supposed to just, flow from one sentence to the next. It should be like that, right? So that's what they mean by continuous prose. Like, no subheading, none of that. None of that. Right? And it says that your summary must include the 5 points identified and other relevant points. You may use the space on page 5 to jot down a plan. In your answer, you'll be assessed on how well you identify the main ideas and opinions in the extract. B. Organize and express these ideas and opinions in your own words. C. Use appropriate grammar, sentence structure, vocabulary, spelling, and punctuation, right? Alright, so let us approach this. So we've read the instructions and we can clearly understand, say here what we are writing a summary, right? So when you see this question, the first thing we're supposed to jump in your brain is what are some of the guidelines for writing a summary? Like that is what should have pop out in your head. You should have said, okay, this piece of writing, this celebrity relationship something. Look, this is it. This is probably like maybe let me see. Maybe 400 words or something like that. Somewhere in that range, I can estimate and say, oh, maybe this is about 400 words. The first thing or what we know about summaries are that one, they are short. They are shorter than the original piece of writing, right? We know that. So there's no way we read celebrity relationships and we can't write something. We have 500 words, and if we say celebrity relationships are 400, that is not how you write a summary. That is not how it's done. So let me just scroll down a little bit. Hold on. Let's scroll, man. Let's scroll. Right? And it even have where them take it from right here. So, right? See it? Them have it right here. So where they got this piece of writing from. So this is clearly some kind of book, or so can you see it? You have a page 58 to 65. So it's clearly some kind of book or magazine or something, right? That they got this from. So now, right here it says section A. You may make notes here. This will not be marked. So I mean that this is where you can do your planning. You can plan out what you're gonna write. Say you can read it and say, oh, I understand. This is the main point. I can see what I want. You can just jot down and say, here what these 5 things kinda make little sense to me. Like I feel like so this is what this is about. You can make notes there, right? So it's some when you read it and you see certain things that jump out at you, jump out at you, jump out at you. You see like things that pop up and you say, no man. Like me feel like this is important. You can jot them down right here. But even if you jot down 5 main points up here, so look here now, ensure say you come back down here. Even after you finish jot down, we and jot down up there, so ensure say you come down here so and you write out your 5 main points. Listen, yes, to the instructions. Question 1. You must write your points for the summary on this page. Must. Them never ask, them I tell you, say, listen, even though you do your jottings up here, we don't want to jot down, pick out, we don't want to pick out up here, so. But when you come down here, so you need to ensure so you have the 5 main points. So for the jottings, you can probably have the jottings, it's a jotting, so it's not like a complete sentence or no. You hear me? I say it's just like a little jot down, jot down, jot down. So basically, what you're gonna do is you take your jottings and you go formulate them into your 5 main points for the summary. You want a strong summary. You want to ensure so you're not leaving anything out. You want to ensure so hey, me have the main points them because yes, in a summary is a concise piece of writing. It's a shortened version, right? That basically captures the main idea of a longer piece of writing. And that is what a summary is. And so there's absolutely no way you can write a summary of something and you leave out the main detail. It's like the boy who cried wolf or something like that. How you feel write the summary and you go forget say the boy did tell lie about the werewolf. How you forget that point then? How you forget saying at the end the wolf they end up eating him? How you forget that? You get me saying? For some people that is an example of a poorly written summary. There's no way you can read the full story about give me another story, something more common everybody's supposed to know. Which story that? Cinderella. How you forget so you read the story and Cinderella in at the end did marry the prince. Or you leave out that part there. Or you forget say the fairy godmother did come in. You get me I say? Or you forget say she was a poor girl, blah blah blah. And then she married the prince. You leave out a lot. out of it. You get me? I say the point is ensure so you get the main point of the story. It's like you writing something and you leave out the main. It's like the icing part of the cake. There's no way you can leave. That's not even a summary. You're not capturing the essence of what the story is saying, and not even the story. Just a piece of writing. That Cinderella something was just an example. But you have to ensure so you capture the essence. When somebody read your summary, them supposed to feel like say yes, and me know what it's writing, but me know like the summary supposed to say, you know what, me feel like say me want to read what is something name here, so celebrity relationships. When them read the summary, them fi say yes, me want to read it. This looks like mix up and passa and everything, right? So you get me I say. So if I'm not going to read celebrity relationships, this is just like a overview thing, right? So I'm not gonna read it. You can read it and you can actually go ahead and answer the question on your own time. But me not read. But what I'm trying to say, this is just an example. Your summary is supposed to capture the audience, but to capture them, it should be the essence of it. It should be concise. So it's a concise, shortened, and concise means short, right? Compact together. So basically, there's no way you can write and you leave out the main points. That is why this part up here asks you to write down them 5 main points, because guess what? Them know the students are gonna start write the summary. They're gonna start off good, and then what students are gonna do? Students are gonna go far, or they're gonna leave out some main things. So basically, also a part of writing a summary is learning how to categorize things. There's no way. So like in a summary, if you don't have to be listing out anything or list out nothing, categorize it. If you say police, if you're something like police, teacher, nurse, you just know careers, shorten everything, compact everything. There should be no listing out, none of that. None of that. It's concise, it's precise. Hmm? The main idea. Summary, main idea. So when you're going to that exam, just get that in your brain and say, here what? Listen. When I write my summary, the main idea, the main point, get to the point. Ignore some of the other little words them. What is this writing telling me? Whatever the writing is telling you, need to connect it and say, listen, these 5 main points that stick out to me, like these have to be in the summary. There's no way we can write a summary on this piece of writing and them something you're gonna come out, man. You get what me I say? So, like that's what I'm trying to say. So ensure you write them here, so. And you see once again pick out those from right there, you're not gonna you got literally you're not gonna have no problem writing the summary because you don't have the main points. It's just you learning how to in instructions it says something about continuous prose, right? That means no stop heading business. You're writing for flow like water. If you just zoom like water, right? It will flow. And if you are right at any point in time and you don't feel certain about your right, so just go back to the instructions. Just a glimpse over the instructions one more time. Glimpse the instructions and say, Ray, okay, you see it? No more than 120 words. So don't start right and you don't know say 120 words. Do not start at that summary if you're not getting in your brain say 120 words. But guess what? If you don't have that mentally in your brain, you're gonna end up write something and it's gonna drawn and it's gonna long. You're gonna go past the word limit, you're gonna end up with some 300 words. And you're gonna spend one night time at the exam write that 300 words. And then you realize say, oh my god, you're gone over the word limit by far. That is not 2 word over by far. You're gonna stress out at the exam and try to concise and to bring it back down, and don't do that. Do not do that. Just keep in mind the 5 main points and also keep in mind your word limit. Nobody go past it. Right? So now celebrity relationships, this is for you to read. I'm not going to read this. But everything I'm gonna say is just an example of how you to approach the questions, right? So the main purpose of this video is for you to learn how to approach your questions them. So I'm gonna tell you say this is how you approach your questions them when you're going to the exam. Concise. When you see summary, concise, shortened piece of writing, main idea, main point, essence. So when I read a summary for you, it fits when we read the actual piece of writing, if you say, oh, your summary and the piece of writing go hand in hand because your summary is a summary of that. But there's no way someone gonna read your summary and them read a summary and them ask say, you sure the same piece of writing you summarize? Because that is where you know you have a big problem. And even you in the exam, what you can do, you can literally do that. In an exam, read your summary and you go read back the original piece of writing. If you have time, if you have like a time, read your summary and then read the original piece of writing. Be truthful and honest in yourself and say, listen, does this sound like a short and concise, get to the point version of the main piece of writing? If you read your summary and go back and read the original piece of writing, and you could have swear it's two completely different something, then you missed the mark, right? You missed the mark like crazy. I mean, I know you miss it, but you miss it strong, man. Strong. Right? Just bear that in mind regarding the summary. So it's concise, short piece of writing. Main idea, main point, continuous prose. It should flow like water we run at the sea. It said if it flow like that. If it not flow, you're not supposed to be choppy, chop. One sentence there. So ensure so when you have these main points, you have something. If you back it up, man, you can't just say A and then you gone all the way down a B, not B. You can't just say A and then you reach down a D and then you down a F and then you down a Z. Like no, that choppy, no matter the choppy business. Ensure said flow like water. So if when you read it in a flow like water, you do something terribly wrong. I'm just tell you that. Alright, so let us move on to section B. Section B. Write your answer on the rule pages provided, pages 10 and 11. There may be more space than you would need. There is a blank space on page 9 for any notes you want to make. This will not be marked. And this is asking, so clearly we're writing on email here. Okay, so John Mason, a 16-year-old, wants to find out what must be done in order to obtain his driver's license. He called the licensing office many times but was unable to reach anyone. He decides to write an email using the email address he obtained. He must write to Mr. Kenneth Davy, head of the traffic department of the Royal St. Taba Police Force. So he wants to fill out information, minimum age to acquire a driver's license, the test theory and practical which must be taken, length of time it takes to get the license after passing the test, the days the tests are taken, and the cost of driver's license. Okay, write the email. Your email must be in continuous prose. Okay, yes, see this word continuous prose? I'm gonna say it again. It means it's supposed to flow like water. Your writing supposed to flow like water. It's not supposed to be choppy. There's no need for a set like a subheading. No matter with that, ensure your sentences flow like the Rio Grande River or something like that. Get it flow like that, right? So now a long time we write email, long from back of the days, primary school, why we write email. So now this is not alright. The main thing you need to bear in mind, and you look down here, so your grammar, your punctuation, your spelling. Like for me, when I look at this, a student can really lose mark if them grammar not stay good. The punctuation marks them not punctuation marking. The spellings are not spellings because like you're gonna write a word and you spell it wrong. Like, that's the reason for take off marks. Your vocabulary limited, like a pale little baby word I use, a little flary word, a little big word, a little listen to me, not tell us we're gonna use big word we don't know the meaning to because it's a whole another story. But and sure say you know you have like a pizzazz, a little a little something one of the words them we all learn from grade 10, the big words them, the vocabulary, the little spelling where your teacher get from grade 10. You know what I mean? So when you do the exam you can say, yeah, remember that word here. I can use that word that just make show them some bright. You get me say? But do not use the word if you don't know the meaning, leave it alone. Write your baby word them. Write your baby word them. If you don't know the meaning of the word, leave it. Right? But if you know some two big word, if you use it properly, it mean use it in there something, man. Interest your punctuation, your question mark, your full stop. Some people don't know nothing name full stop. Interest your full stop is full stopping. Interest your question mark is question marking. Ensure your exclamation mark is exclamation marking. Ensure your colon is coloning. Ensure say your semicolon is semicoloning. Ensure say you do what you're supposed to. If you don't know these things, not going to the exam stage, so go start with yourself. Also, sentence structure. Which to me, me feel like say kind of go back to how your sentences flow. Some can't choppy, and your sentence them. Me don't know. Some people, me don't know. But what I'm trying to say is ensure so you're writing a flow, grammar, punctuation, spelling, vocabulary, everything needs to up them. Right? Because these things that I'm gonna ask you for right here, so simple something anybody can make up something, you know, write a little email, right? But you can lose marks if you're spelling, you can't spell. You can't punctuate something properly. Your vocabulary low. Your sentence structure stay good. Your grammar, everything, no, it does not stay good. Also, if you're not organized, and it goes back to the continuous force, if you're not organized information properly, meaning it choppy. Me I read and it just choppy now flow like what if you read a piece of writing, me I read the email and it choppy like what, no sir. That can't work. That can't work. And if you organize them properly, make it flow like water. If you read it and it not flow like water, something is wrong. So then it says select relevant and complete information. So just answer these questions in the email, and you do the greeting and rate it, hey, right? But you should not write this email. We write email from in a primary, so but this email, you see, we are right. So head of a traffic department. You see, traffic department. That's so you cannot look a thank you email. It's a business email. It's a upper email. So you can't just write upon the paper and call it a day. No. And if you stay proper, that what? You have a closing, you have yours truly, yours sincerely, kind regards. You put a little comment, write a name, man. But the point is that just know how to format it. Know how to format. That is how you approach it. So listen, if you do not know this stuff, go to your notes, ask the teacher before you sit the exam, and if this stuff, no problem. Right? So let's move on to section C. You must answer one question from this section, and we know this is the story writing narrative. So you must write in standard English. However, dialect may be used in conversation. Right? So this means that if you're writing some kind of like conversation, like some kind of dialogue something, then you can probably put it in there, right? But for the most part, this is an English language exam, people. English language exam. So it means standard English is what them expect for the paper. So you can't start it off on a paper or just a run through paragraph 1, 95% of pop, paragraph 2, 98% of pop. No, this is an English exam. And as a matter of fact, what I think about this dialect, see, dialect may be used in conversation. This is very tricky. You see, if you don't know what you do, leave dialect alone. I'm gonna put it in. Because some people in them are gonna put it in and they're not punctuated properly, and then lose marks just for the fact that you not punctuate properly. So for me, if you don't have to use dialect, nobody put it in it. Nobody put it in no part one. Nobody put it in no broken language in anywhere. Because if you don't know how to use it, you're gonna put yourself in a problem. That's just my opinion. You put yourself in a problem. So stick to what you know. If you know how to write a story, you know if you make it go one way, use that. So can try to avoid losing marks unnecessarily. Because you don't want to put in the dialect and you're not punctuate it properly. You use it properly in the story, and then you don't lose marks just for that. How about you just avoid it if you don't have to, right? If you don't have to, in my opinion. Anyway, so use the stimulus provided. Develop and organize the content of your writing. Use language appropriate to your audience purpose and yes, them stop here. Audience purpose, content. Okay. Use appropriate grammar, sentence structure, paragraphs, vocabulary, spelling, and punctuation. Let's go down a bit. So this is either this this picture right here. Alright, let me tell you the source. You can see these three kids. Right, the girl here looks so mad doing this. So either way, let's move on. Or so either you write based on that picture or you write about this. Kate stepped into the room and everyone immediately began to cheer. She knew this was the greatest feeling she would ever experienced. Write a story which includes these sentences. This is worth 25 marks, people. 25 marks. So, you're answering 1. The instructions tell us so we answer 1. So people going to the exam and them just see question and just start answer question. And then when time run out, them must say, oh, me never did know, so I should answer the 2 of them and rate it. Read the instructions, people. 1 your answer. So it's either you write a story based on this picture, or you write a story which includes the sentence, these two sentences right here. Say up to you still, and you know, so when you write a story, a narrative, you know all that go already. Just the same general rules. Intro said flow, right? Intro say a story or whatever, it flows. Some people don't know that name flow, you know, but me I say it again. If it not flow like Rio Grande, if it not flow like what I see, like in the ocean, it's not. It's not. That's not it. Your sentences should flow. There's no way you're supposed to start talking from something here or something. And there's no, I'm gonna tell you something. Transition words. Use transition words, people. Nobody talk about something here, so you cannot talk about dog, yes, and then it's not even a little. Me I read something and it's like me not understand how you reach down or how the story reach this so quick. No transition words, nothing. That is bad and that is wrong. You're gonna lose marks with it in the exam. That's what I have to say about that. Anyway, so relating to a narrative or a short story, remember you learned in a class about that. So in short say, you have an introduction, you know your introduction, you come in, introduce the setting, introduce the characters, let us know what it is we are reading about. What is the story? Who are the people? Which part is the story set? What's the setting? What's the place? What's going on? What's the time? Wagwan? Who is who? Hmm? Is this in Africa? Are these kids from Africa? Where is this? Africa? Or who is this girl? What she do? Got prom or something? Hmm? Maybe I prom she a go or something, depending on which one you choose to write still, you know. But she a got prom or something and you know greatest experience, everybody start cheer for you or rate it. Are you African at this side? But you have to introduce it properly, get the setting out, get the characters out, let us know what we're reading about. And then you know, say after you introduce the story to it, introduce the characters, the setting, time, and them something there. When you see the story arise, some people write story and the story flatty, 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 flat. Your story flat. Not like a climax, not like excitement, not like a nothing. Right? So basically in rising action also, it's the introduction. Then we move on to rising action. Rising action is where this little, let me say now, this suspense that build up like something gonna happen. And what's everybody love mix up, everybody love drama. People want to see something happen. Why should I sit down and read your story if not happening in the story? What's happening? So some people write them story and them story flat. One level. Not like a excitement, not like a hype, not like a nothing. Right? They can't do that. Now look a high point. Look a high point, man. The story just flat cross the line and we can't do that. Go this long and read them something. Anyway, so you know you introduce whatever. You rise in action, build up some suspense and we say, yes, what is happening? What is happening? Me like this stimulus right here so with the girl. What happened with Kate? What happened with Kate? Why the mature for Kate? Hmm? Why them somebody ask Kate to the prom or something like that? How that happen? Me no know. But some look of suspense, some look of excitement to start build up suspense. So me I say yes, something gonna happen, and then she got prom or like me need some excitement. So you know you have a rising action and then you have the climax. The climax is the height of the story. It take away the cake for the story. It is the top of the top of the top of the top of the story. It is the part just like when you watch a show, you know. Because you see the same you see when you watch a movie and something big happening in a show or something just exciting, some big excitement happening in a show, everybody jump up and everybody start laugh. People supposed to get that from your story. The height of the story, right? The height, the biggest suspense, like something we probably not even would expect. And when them read the story, they must say a lie, yeah, tell. If somebody like me, I tell you, that is what you want people to get from your story. I want them to say a lie, yeah, so like the climax unexpected, it just blow your mind. But the climax is supposed to be the height of the story. Like it's that height. This is where the big event happened in the story, right? Anyway, after that. The story is supposed to fall, and then you have the resolution, right? That is how you write a narrative, right? So you have it. Make your notes here. This will not be marked, but I know realize anything right now that part won't be marked. And in section D, which is compulsory, 250 300 words. We are writing about this is an essay, so there may be more space than you need. Blah blah. Okay. So write an essay giving your views on a statement. Parents of children who vandalize schools and their property must pay heavy fines to the government for their children's action. So this is an argumentative essay, no? Alright, so first and foremost, you need to analyze the question. Analyze the question, and you just have to build a really strong slash good thesis around this, where you actually have to defend, and you usually can get a thesis from this very question right there. Not question, it's very, very stimulus right there. You get it from that. So once you have a strong thesis, ensure you write your thesis properly, people. Ensure it's clear, so we can understand what exactly you try to defend in your essay. Ensure you write it clear, to the point, nice, everything, and make sure you say you have evidence to back up your thesis. So nobody write a thesis and you can't think of evidence to back it up. So either way, you have a good thesis, evidence to back it up. Basically the thesis is the main argument, right? Is the main argument we have to often make slash defend all of these things, and you have to go find evidence to back up whatever you say regarding that. But this is it for this video. This is how to approach the CSEC English Language Paper 2 exam. I hope that this was informative. I can learn how to approach the questions them. Don't mind yeah, but I hope that you guys learn how to approach the questions and them things. But that is it for this video. Just like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell me if you want more videos like this. Alright, bye guys.